Greetings, Flesh Wound Horror freaks, and welcome to Flesh Wound Horror Live. The time has come once again for Todd to spread his box. So what? It's the same joke, and it always floors you for some reason.
No, it's then you get mad at me for some of my humor. But it's okay. It's just about women. So
you're spreading open your flaps and you're showing off some Blu-rays.
Well,
mine out of the gutter, Todd.
I don't want to hear about your blue anything, Dan. So
Blu-rays.
Oh, now you want to. Okay,
maybe we'll
here
get
we
a
go.
4K tonight. You never know.
Well, it's like the Blu-ray box. So, but anyway, so I'm off. HorrorPack, thanks for adding us to your playlist if this one still does now. But all right, here we go. We're going to open it up, find out what's in the box. But before we do it, like we do every month, we're going to see if we can guess what's in the box.
We've had mixed results, but we've had a couple good runs. And shout out Sean McManus, Brian Trash, Punisher Batman fan, all in the chat.
All right, well, hopefully you guys will know then. All right, Dan. I'll bring it up. Would you read us the first clue?
Absolutely. A tour of terror awaits those that have the coin to pay. Okay, a tour of terror. I mean, coin. That would think like leprechaun, but I don't think it's leprechaun.
Oh, God, Leprechaun's Game or something horrible like that.
Tour of Terror, something where somebody goes on an expedition, maybe an Italian cannibal type thing.
Yeah, I was going to say Indiana Jones. Which wasn't my guess, but I'm saying terror awaits coins.
You have to pay. Tour of Terror. Could also be an anthology type thing.
Well, Slasher said the same thing. Leprechaun Game, I hope not.
Unless HorrorPack just hates us.
I think we're too early for Black Phone.
Yeah. You're way too early.
But I do think that'll eventually end up in one because old. Ooh, old's a good one. It's old is old enough to be able to.
Yeah, that could, I suppose, make sense.
You know, they may be trying to purge all those DVD or Blu-rays.
That made it to 4K, I believe.
It did.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll try the other one. 2, Dan, why don't you read it?
Rules are made to be broken, but what if it costs you your life? God, I mean rules.
Ozzy writing these now? They're not.
Yeah, I mean that just takes you in too many directions. They're not giving you enough.
Rules. What has rules?
I mean, you have a lot of like killers that follow rules. That's where my head's kind of going.
Okay.
Like, you know.
Anyone got guesses that out there?
This might be a squash for the box tonight because I don't know.
Okay, what's
Chris asks, what's that Saw type movie with Brittany Snow? Maybe that. Yeah, I mean, shit, it could be a Saw.
What's
thing.
the one with the porn star? What would you do? Okay, Ben's saying, "What would you do?" Okay.
Okay.
Oh! What would you do? Would you rather? The one with Jeffrey Combs?
That is possible.
Yeah. That's the one. The porn star helped with that one.
Yeah, I when you say porn star, I don't know. I was going all sorts of places. Oh man, we're gonna get.
Yeah. These are too broad. One of the escape room movies.
Yeah, that actually.
Yeah.
That totally fits. So
for the coin one or the one we just read?
Rules.
Yeah, rules. Okay.
Kind of.
Could be any of those escape room ones too, like not necessarily the franchise, but if it was that would be our exclusive.
Yeah, the thing about these questions is one always applies to like a basically new premiere, so it's like you can't really guess that one anyway. So
all right, let's see.
Ready
Here's
or
our
not,
third
that's
one.
possible.
Yeah.
When the bullied becomes the bully, the party don't stop. See, that's like any slasher movie where the kid gets fucking picked on and then like decides he's gonna hack up the prom or something. I again, like it's hard to like pin that down. They need to give more hints. HorrorPack, if you're listening, like more hints.
Ben, I'd be happy if it was the straight to DVD escape rooms over the other ones. Evil Speak. Okay, there's Ben's guess.
Does anybody out there attended like an escape room? I suck at those so bad, but I have.
Well, whenever we all are together, we will do an escape room for the podcast.
Yeah, it's just gonna be pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. I can never find the key or figure out what the hell. It's always embarrassing as an adult when like the attendant comes to start like giving you hints. Like, I better get this dumb fuck moving because he has no clue. I just try and sit around and just kind of like, like act like I'm on the case sort of deal.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's read our fourth clue. Wait, do we have any other?
I'm guesses? A discount Ben Watson. I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. Clue number 4.
Meeting the parents has never been this terrifying. Okay, well, that's a little more. Mom and Dad would be cool. I mean, look, that got like a new release.
Well, it wouldn't have to be a new one because it could be one of the other, because we only have the one exclusive. That's possible. I don't know if we've ever got that in a box.
Half Cheetah will view. What's up? Thanks for joining us tonight and watching us fumble over these questions. And Sean, Puggs would die first. I mean, come on. And he would appreciate that joke. So, and he's not even here to laugh at.
And I have the shirt ready to go. And but no, I don't. But I do. I could. I have the graphics. We do have a new shirt tomorrow. And if you paid attention to last week's show, you might know what it is.
Get those wallets out, guys.
All right. Yeah, it seemed like they wanted it before it was even the thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Mom and Dad would be good. I'd like a new Blu-ray of Mom and Dad.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, there's others that could be too, but that's at least. Oh, Ben says Parents with Randy Quaid. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a Vestron one. They get Lionsgate titles that I can think of. I don't think we've had a Vestron one yet, but that'd be cool. All right. Package nice. Yeah. These boxes definitely get recycled, so
yes,
someone's going to get that soon. All right. All right, here we go. Well packaged.
You don't have something to unbox from me yet, do you? Probably a little early.
What?
You didn't get anything from me today.
Oh, no. Well, didn't it go out today?
Nah, yeah. No, it went out yesterday.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It wouldn't be yet, probably.
I got something from Chris, though. Unrelated. Finally. Delivered. I got my Jacko.
Are you complaining that he's slow?
So I got my Jacko.
Yeah, I still need to pick that. I've got another Make Flicks. I got to be good until the first. I've been buying.
Yeah, and you didn't care about the slip either. I honestly didn't either, but they had him at the convention. I told Chris to grab me one. All right, here we go. First one.
Let's see. Ma. Oh, well, that's parents plural. See, that doesn't make sense. Those are shitty hints. I mean, cool, but that's a movie that I notice is kind of mixed for people.
I remember is this Blumhouse, Stan? Are you allowed to still like it if it is?
I was kind of like somewhere in the middle. I do remember in that movie laughing my ass off at something that was supposed to be really serious. I think it was the kind of like the event that really kind of made her crazy. But I don't know, the way they did it, it was kind of funny. And people in the theater probably thought I was a piece of shit. If you saw the movie, you probably know.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I did the same thing. All right, let's go with our second one. Let's see.
Get out. It's the Puggs pack. He would love this.
Are we 2 for 2 for Blum? Because this is Blumhouse.
Yeah, I like Get Out. I like Get Out a lot, actually. I still think it's his best movie. Yeah, I know it's not original or anything, but
I'm afraid now. Another Universal. Everyone's favorite, The Boy 2.
Okay, cool. I don't understand these goddamn
these clues.
Yeah. None of them seem to fit exactly.
All right. Well, yes, the Blumhouse Horror Pack is what we have this month.
Yeah, pretty much.
So pretty much. Those. Now, was
you got a little bit of a glare.
That's all right. Actually, this one's Lakeshore at least, so not that it matters.
Yeah.
All right, let's see the exclusive one. What it all comes down to. God, if this is another like Grindhouse releasing Strip Down or Vinegar Syndrome one, it's not going to be the best box. I mean, for the movies they're fine, but I mean, I already
Yeah, if you don't, I will say this is not as good as the last couple.
Well, I mean, I can't say that. It's just that you already own them all.
Woman in the Chair, is that?
Yeah, Woman in the Chairs are exclusive.
What is this one about, Todd, or does it even say? That is one weird thing about some of those exclusives. Some have like nothing on the back. What's up, Dave?
And what the fuck is that?
We'll talk about that in a second here, Dave. We'll talk a little Halloween. Why not?
Oh my God! An expatriate in Japan finds a ghost sitting motionless in a chair and decides to monetize his discovery by creating a ghost tourism business for the wealthy. Little does he know that viewing the woman in the chair brings obsession and death to all of its spectators. Okay.
That all I have to say is that movie better be really, really good.
Yeah, well, see, no, I don't. Here's the thing. I know where you're coming from, Dan, but pretty entertaining.
Yeah, nothing against the movies. I just, for a diehard collector, this one's a little.
Well, yeah, I mean, these
on the so-so side.
They're not necessarily for the diehard collectors. I mean, I do because I want.
Well, The Boy 2 is not.
That's the only one I think is kind of like is a weak in this set, like movie wise, and I can't say on the other one. So.
I didn't even pick that up yet. Normally I will because my OCD for, if I have them.
Slip.
There you go.
We'll talk.
Sweet.
All right, I got to send you something anyway.
I am sending. God, I was about to make a joke that would really force an edit on this episode.
Yes, please don't.
I was about to give you, it's coming.
A jab. We'll just go with that. All right, so once again, we'll just go through what was in this month's pack. And since I didn't make myself like I was all ready to do this earlier. All right, so we have The Boy.
2. Yeah.
2. Brams. We have The Sentence. No. We have Get Out. Ma. And our exclusive Woman in the Chair. So
there you go. Well, that one actually looks pretty decent. Yeah. So
it's from Bayview, which I know they've done.
Okay, that's like kind of sort of connected to Retro Media.
Yeah, they're the distributor of those older Retro Media titles. So
it's not like it's not an Olin Ray movie or anything.
No. It actually looks. Is it foreign? I mean, even the plot sounds like an Asian ghost film.
Okay. Brett Piper's done some stuff for them too, but doesn't necessarily feel like it. So Dave brings up in the chat, Halloween Ends streaming.
Same day.
So what are you doing, Todd?
I'm going to see it in a theater. I mean, that's not even a question.
Okay. Well, I figured.
I didn't even know why you'd ask.
Yeah, well, I'm just stoking conversation because I don't know that I really feel the need I have to with this one.
Then don't. I mean, you don't even have to watch it, Dan. That's the thing. Everyone's going to watch it, and they don't need to. Everyone's going to hate watch it.
We're going to be at Scarefest, and if some of the guys want to go, I think I'll save a theatrical for there. I don't know how that's going to work. Now, a bunch of us might be watching it in a hotel. I don't know. But I don't know. I might watch it at home this time. We'll see. Maybe I'll get the Spirit and just go say fuck it and check it out. But yeah,
Ben just asked, where's it at? Sean, if he was gonna pay extra for the Satan's Little Helper slipcover. Do you know about this, Dan?
It's $10, correct? If you want to buy like a special slip for it.
Well, I mean, if you buy it on Diabolic, it comes with. Wait, is it Diabolic or is it the website? I forget now. One of them has it. It's exclusive. I want to say it's Diabolic, and there's another exclusive.
Well, I've got a pre-order locked in for $20, and I am good. I'm not gonna start dropping 10 extra bucks for a slipcover. I understand some of you out there do it, and more power to you. I'd just rather get more movies than have exclusive slips.
Now, if it was the same price, I'd be like, okay, I'll just get it. I mean,
yeah.
But if I'm gonna have to pay extra, absolutely not.
You know what, Todd? I'm feeling some inspiration. If I go and see it in the theater, I will see it opening night if I do, because why the fuck not? I wonder if we could actually work something out to do a little short video before our obvious review, like fresh from the theater kind of thing. I don't know. I've never really tested the waters with my phone and how that would come out in terms of signal. You're always seeing me from my computer, but
it would be fine, Dan.
Okay, maybe we'll do something special. You'll get to see that fresh rage.
What do we know the day? What's the release date?
Somebody in the chat, I'm sure, will.
Is it the 18th?
It's the week right before Scarefest, but I don't know
when that is, so that doesn't help me.
Yeah.
14th?
That sounds right.
Yeah, 14th sounds right. The first screening's the 13th. I think.
So
yeah, 14th. Thank you
for the show. I will say there's no expectations, so I might actually end up enjoying it on some level. So we'll see. Dave checking it out opening night. I think most people are. I mean, I will say that even me, bitching about it at times. It's like ultimately, I pretty much see everything horror. I'm at the theater. So
I know you just don't like to go see A24 movies. I forget.
I love A24, Todd.
How many of the last 4 have you seen in the theaters?
I don't see all the horror things, but I try and get.
I wasn't talking about the horror one, so.
Which one are you talking about?
There's like 4 or 5 you haven't seen.
4 or 5. I feel like I've watched all movies. I buy them too. You called me out on Come On, Come On. I bought Come On, Come On.
Did you watch it?
Not yet, because I've got a lot of movies.
I also called out. I have just as many, if not more. I'm watching.
This is true. We've got some really gory, really nasty movies coming your way soon. Really, really nasty movies. One of which I don't even know. I don't even know how we'll describe it, but yeah. What do you think box office is going to look like? Because I feel like this is going to be significantly lower.
I don't think it'll affect it. You saw how much money Orphan made this weekend, and they were only in like 300 theaters, I think. Was it 300? Or was
it wasn't a lot.
And I know when I saw this back. See, again, all you guys are going to hate watch it on your own, but the teenagers and the young people are going to go see it at the theater. So I don't think it's going to hurt.
I just don't think it's going to have monster box office, though. But I could be wrong.
It's a Halloween movie. It doesn't need monster box office. It's a middle of the road
I'm just
picture.
saying.
None of the Blumhouse movies, maybe Get Out, have ever had monster box office.
Yeah, but Halloween 2018 did.
That's an exception.
Yeah.
Because if you look at any of the Halloweens, none of them have monster box office. Maybe H2O is the biggest one. They're middle of the road pictures. We're not talking about like Marvel money or even...
Are you blasting through them all again?
Halloween once the set gets here.
Yeah.
I'm definitely watching those. I don't know if I'm going to watch them all. I don't need to watch them all for this. I mean, I'm going to watch those. I'll probably watch the.
Yeah, Dave points out Black Phone. I mean, at this point, I would consider that monster money. Oh, really? Beast? I didn't realize Beast was doing so well. I'm fresh out of the theater pretty much for Beast, and there were 2 other people there. They had it in like the big screen, but then again, you're going on the afternoon on a weekday. You can't always judge that. But
yeah, I did Dolby first showing and it was pretty full.
Okay, 22 million's actually quite good, I think, for Beast. So
I thought that was kind of. Yeah. I didn't expect it to do a lot.
I feel like Idris Elba, and I'm not talking about Beast. That'll be tomorrow. 16. I feel like Idris Elba is like the best actor who really does not have a great batting record. Like if you look at some of the stuff he did, Dark Tower, I think he was in one of the Ghost Rider movies, which might be fun, but still, not great. He's been in a lot of stinkers, but the dude's awesome. I would have loved for him to have played Bond, but Daniel Craig didn't move on.
Ben had the same experience. Dolby on Saturday, and it was pretty full.
Oh, that's good to see. Good to see.
Yeah, there's a difference than a Monday at 12:20, Dan.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Now, if it's full that time, then that tells you something. But yeah, Black Phone crushed X at the box office. Yeah, but it's not a comp. See, with that, I mean, X is another one. A24 doesn't like.
You're gonna whatever we can
huge numbers.
Yeah, that's true. Whatever we consider like monster numbers now, that might start to wane. I mean, it is in some cases starting to wane even for the superhero stuff, because you can call it a monster number, but when you look at the profits for some of these things, Shang-Chi did not make money, or maybe it broke even, but when you did the breakdown, that wasn't like some huge hit like people were trying to claim it was. So
see, that's one it's a little different because it's on the cusp, because that's right when we're coming out and becoming more theatrical. So it's one that it's not like to the level of when we got to Thor. It's not at the Black Widow level where there was no one. It's kind of still before, like, it didn't really like open up to like Spider-Man.
Do you think they can recapture that enthusiasm that you had going into like Avengers? Because I don't see that coming back.
No, I don't. It's they'll still make stuff, but I'd rather just have them make stuff than try to.
I'd like one-off movies again.
That's or at least they still are intertwined, and there'll always be connections, but they haven't been building to stuff like they were. So you don't have that as much,
I think that's a healthy thing. I'd love to just see just give us a fucking Batman movie with no connections to anything else.
Well, that's the wrong thing we're talking about. That's the other one.
Yeah,
but
I get mixed up. Same.
Don't you already have a Batman movie with no connections whatsoever?
Yeah, I guess the last Batman one. Although they were talking about tying that into something at one point, but maybe not.
Obviously, they won't now since everything's like on pause.
Do you forget what they should do? Do you want to see them release the Flash right now?
Yeah.
I feel like even morbid curiosity might get to me. I just want to see like Jim Jones is the Flash and just see that original cut.
Yeah.
Since it's floating on by, click the link in the description and use the discount code to get $3 off HorrorPack Haunted Castle. Might as well if you want to get it. If I will say that one, maybe it's 2 times ago with the Sadness, was a pretty sick pack.
Yeah, you know what? They're not all, like, again, it just depends on your perspective. Like, there's some good movies in there, but considering those are all ones I own, it's But again, I get them for that one exclusive, and sometimes we get a home run, and this one, you never know.
Yeah,
they might be coming into people's mailboxes soon. I think we're due. Yeah, I'll be sliding in the inboxes of our Patreons.
Absolutely. You know what, Cheetah? If Flash comes out, we don't review too many superhero movies here at all. We might make an exception. Or if it's streaming shit, we should just do a watch along. I bet
they won't. They're not going to stream it out the gate. That's like the opposite of what Warner Brothers wants now. They're killing all the Mac stuff. They don't want any. They're back to traditional. They're not doing the same day premieres. They're doing at least 45-day windows.
I figured if they just wanted to dump it and hide it, pretty much. But why don't they just make a Michael Keaton Batman movie? That's going to make $1 gazillion.
The only reason, you know what? I can tell you, they're trying to give you a taste before they do it.
Yeah, but they don't need to. You don't need to give us a taste.
But you know what? They didn't know that before this.
Yeah,
the excitement of
it. How many people grew up with the '89 Batman? It's a sure thing.
You still got to test the waters.
I
agree. I think it's a sure thing. But
yeah, again, I mean that is
the Warner's decisions with that DC property hasn't been top of the line. So
yeah. Let's just make this one-off Michael Keaton Batman that's going to make $1 billion. Kind of fucking makes sense.
Here you go. Well, Ben, did you see they did a test screening with Keaton in Keaton's Batman and Aquaman 2? The audiences didn't know who he was. That's why they reshot it with Batfleck. See,
now that I have a hard time believing.
But Dan, okay, test screenings, they pull like age groups. Like I've been to ones no one knows anything about it, and I've seen screenings where like there's supposed to be a reaction and there's none.
You do go to a lot of test screenings, but I just think that's like one of those movies that's kind of endured. People still watch it. People still grown up with it, but
I think there's a certain age that's not their Batman anymore.
Yeah, I still feel the box office would be insane though.
I'm not arguing with you on that.
I mean, they might question why Batman has old man titties, but the parents are still going to bring them out to the movies. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's been 30 years since Keaton was Batman.
Yeah, a little longer. Yeah. Shit. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with WB. Some of that shit is just hilarious to me, though.
I'm just mad I don't get to see the new House Party movie. I want to see Grown Man in Work now.
I can't imagine it's not going to leak. I think all of those are going to leak out there, and you know,
it took the Popeye animatic 9 years, so don't hold your breath.
What is that?
It was reported a couple weeks ago on YouTube. Okay, the Popeye movie from 2013, I believe it was, Sony Animation was working on. It has the voice of, I think, SpongeBob as the Popeye. It had a really cool the animation. The original animation style lent its way very good to the 3D animation, like, you know, the hotel animation, that kind of the Sony animation style. So it was going, it was then, and then all of a sudden it got strapped. So there was only the animatic and the test footage. And like about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, someone leaked it on YouTube. So it was there, and then it, of course, was pulled by Sony. But yeah, it's a Batman or a Batman. It's a Popeye movie that never come out. Well, they never finished it. They never finished, you know, the CG animation. They got to the animatic stage. And I think that was a weird year to even try to put out Popeye. I mean, I was excited, but again, this 30-year gap, I mean, as you know, Ben kind of brings up, I mean, it makes a difference.
That was also even my generation, like Popeye was not a big thing. Like that one, I would argue probably is, I don't think you're going to get kids in to see a Popeye movie.
Yeah, but you could say the same thing about a lot of properties that are revived.
Yeah, no, that's true. I'm not saying it stops them from doing it. I just don't see. I wasn't a big fan of the Robin Williams movie, to be honest.
Oh my God, I love them. That's coming soon to Farce.
Okay.
But I was the right age.
Yeah,
that's the difference. Because that came out, and that's why my generation still, you know, was into Popeye.
Yeah, you were old enough to remember like Mork and Mindy first run at that time.
Yeah.
Roughly at that time.
But I knew him as Popeye. I didn't know Mork and Mindy till after. So it wasn't Popeye like I was going
Dr. Detroit.
Why are you hating? Those are great films.
I'm not. Well, Dr. Detroit I like. And Popeye, I don't know.
It's fun.
Yeah. They need to reboot it.
Well, they were going to.
Well, wait, but it wasn't live action.
No. I don't think that's the way to go. I think it animated. But anyway, we're running out of stuff to talk about if we're talking about leaked Popeye.
Yeah. But guys, there's a lot of you in the chat tonight. HorrorPack unboxing. And hello, Jamie, if I missed you. Let's see. Yes, I do remember the More Cappy Days spinoff. Lots of classic television references tonight. I don't know that you could redo Mork and Mindy, though. That's a very
I agree.
Robin
Dan
Williams.
should be wearing that or red ones.
Rainbow suspenders. Huh?
I'd also accept red ones.
I was about to say we could cosplay Family Matters, but that would be problematic, so that's not going to happen. Urkel. No. You don't like Urkel, Todd? Come on, dude. Was that a scout?
I hate
How
Urkel.
do you hate Urkel? All the classic shows.
All of that TGIF stuff is garbage, but you were the right age for it.
Family Matters is a Mount Rushmore of classic television.
It's complete garbage. The first season was good. Then it got Urkeled, and it was shit.
But Urkel was like the whole point.
No, he wasn't. He was a shoehorned in character that wasn't even supposed to be.
I understand he wasn't supposed to be. Spike on Buffy, and there's a lot of characters.
Well, here, Dan's going to cry now. They canceled the Urkel Christmas special for HBO Max.
Well, then they don't like money then, because everybody would have tuned in. Come on.
No. Okay, Dan, it's the age thing. Like that TV was just dumb for me. Like I hate dinosaurs. I know your generation loves it.
That is the way they ended that, like just
that is cool. I'll give you that. That is
they're
cool.
all fucking dead.
But like Pug says, it makes sense because I don't like Family Matters, and that was Family Matters with dinosaurs.
What about Step by Step? Because you're the age that you probably wanted to bang.
That's one of the middle
summers.
Yeah, but I could just watch Three's Company for that. And she was never my thing. I remember watching it. I didn't hate it. The last TGIF show that I liked, and technically it's a weird one. Perfect Strangers, but it didn't start off as a TGIF show. It was already on Fridays, but TGIF didn't start until like its 7th season. So it's like a weird one. It wasn't, but then it is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was already a show before they started TGIF.
I'm just surprised. I'm surprised at that.
I'm surprised you do. It's all that stupid Disney ABC stuff. So it's kind of weird.
I just grew up with it. The holiday specials were cool. The Halloween episodes were awesome.
Ben knew I was going to say Perfect Strangers.
Bronson Pinchot. How do you not love it? Anything.
I'm gonna work second side into the other in Farce because I don't think Ozzy's ever seen it. Perfect Strangers has a great Halloween episode. Do we want to tell him what we're going to do in October?
No, let's do a teaser. Why not? Well, not that you have a clip or anything, but yeah, we're gonna watch some classic sitcom Halloween specials. So
yeah,
Halloween.
You know what? And maybe we'll let them send us some requests because I'm putting that Perfect Strangers on the list because I wouldn't have thought of that one.
Yeah, there's so many. I mean, there's even like short-lived shows that maybe only went a season or two that had really cool Halloween episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, you know one that just comes to mind. Do you remember Robert Englund on the Hughleys? I believe
that sounds somewhat familiar. I did watch the Hughleys. Was that still TGIF or was that a different night? No, that was a different night. That was different. Thursday with one of the other. See, I watched ABC shows, just not that. I wasn't. Yeah. I've looked it up before on here, TGIF shows and which ones I liked and didn't. We've done this before, but
they were scraping the barrel at the very end for sure. But
I also hated that stupid America's Funny Some Videos.
I was never a fan of that either. And, you know, Bob Saget is a funny guy, but even as a kid, I remember watching that because I wasn't a Full House guy at all.
I was, and but I'm the bad guy. Yeah, I hated that shit too.
It was just too like, man, like
that
I guess
was my problem with Family Matters.
Anytime the fucking like woodchuck, I'd see like my family laughing at it, and I just need to go and watch like some really gory, nasty slasher flick or exploitation movie because I just did not get it. It's not fucking funny. But Urkel's fucking hilarious, Todd. You need to revisit that shit.
Webster, okay, you know what? Here we go. There's some good ones in there. Yeah, you know what? All the ones I like, I'm looking. It's up until we get to the actual original run. The pre-TGIF run, I like almost everything on it.
Yeah. I mean, all the Roseanne shit was fantastic.
Well, that's not that. Okay, we're talking about.
Oh well, I thought you were on Halloween. Sorry.
No. I was just looking up the TGI. That's fine.
Yeah. Chris with some love for Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I was a little. I mean, technically, I wasn't too old, but yeah, I don't know.
We actually did all of the Treehouse episodes.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. My God, was that a task getting them all in? I remember.
And we'll have a new one this year because there'll be a new one this year.
Yep, we will. And I wonder if they're doing that Thanksgiving thing again.
They've only done it that 1 year, and they only did that Halloween special the 1 year. I actually like the Halloween special.
Yeah, that's kind of a tradition. I mean, I won't lie.
Well, no. The Halloween special is not a tradition. The Treehouse of Terror is. They've only done the one.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Treehouse of Terror.
Yeah, I'd love another actual Halloween set episode, but
yeah, Treehouse of Horror. I do look forward to sitting down and watching it for 20. But there's like 40 years damn near of Simpsons now. So I remember it's like, oh, they're short. And then it's like, oh, fuck. We've got like 18 hours of television to watch. But you can listen to our thoughts on all of those.
Yeah.
And I guess there's a playlist for them. Aunt Zelda watching Sabrina fun. Cool.
Simpsons is doing a full Halloween episode this year, parodying it in addition to the regular Treehouse.
Nice.
All right, cool. Well, we'll have a 2-episode one then.
Oh, fuck. This is kind of a segue, but South Park Flash episode. They have to do that. The Ezra Miller.
Yeah, I was like Flash as in the animation.
No,
computer. No, I got it.
No, the South Park Ezra Miller episode needs to happen. That'll be the funniest thing since remember when they were, I can't remember the setup, but remember when they were, I think they were trying to steal the negative for Passion of the Christ out of Mel Gibson's house.
That sounds very familiar. It's been a while, but
yeah. Oh, they need to do that.
But all right.
All right, guys. We're talking about random shit, but yeah, weigh in. Patreon.com/fleshwoundfeatures. Throw out some suggestions. We're gonna watch some good Halloween episodes. Maybe you know some obscure ones. There were so many. Like I said, there's a couple shows that have tried to keep that tradition alive, but for the most part, I don't know, last 10, 15 years or so, it's not really been a big thing like it used to be. So, part of a lot of content that we have for you in October. We've got our Slashtober tournament. We've got some big movie premieres. Of course, the Wednesday show. Ozzy, we're going to traumatize Ozzy this Halloween. And that might be the best thing that we have coming. So, if you didn't already, by the way, guys, we dropped a review for Shark Side of the Moon that's available now, so check that out.
And for our adventurers level Patreons, the 3rd episode dropped of Slashtober, so you can check that out now.
There you go. So
first 3 episodes are up.
It's going to be interesting. Lots of fighting. Lots of. It's going to get ugly this October. I might finally get that package pile driver from Kruger. So with that being said, I think that's all we got for you. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we will talk to you tomorrow. We'll see you here tomorrow live.
Yes. All right. Good night.
Good night.